here for another video, and today we're going to be talking about Apple and Gemini. The combination that I'm sure a lot of people heard about, rumors, heard that something was coming down the pipe, and here we are. Is this like Apple signaling with a white flag, hey, we give up, we can't do this? I don't know. Who knows, right? So, as an Apple user, I will say that this is good news for us, or good news for me, rather. How many times have you guys done something with Siri? You know, hey, can you create a travel log for me? I want to travel here, here, and here, and I'm going to be doing this. And could you put all this together for me and give me an itinerary? 100% of the time, it pops up, would you like to use ChatGPT for this? Click, sure. Now, on my Pixel, I love it. I've done this several times. I actually used it just recently for my wife and I's anniversary, and I said, you know, hey, could you tell me some good restaurants in the area? I'm looking for a romantic dinner. I'd like to have steak and lobster. It's our 27-year anniversary. I want something quiet and something that can, would be a good time. And sure enough, it pops up what I want. I never have to leave the app. I just, I hold the side button. It pops up. I tell what I want. It gives me the answers. So what does this mean for Apple users? Well, number one, hopefully that means that Siri is going to be a whole lot smarter. And, we finally catch up to what Android offers. Now, I know the argument. Well, we have ChatGPT. Yes, but Siri has to hand it off to ChatGPT to fulfill, a request. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired of the hey, do this, do this. So what's it going to look like? Now you can watch a lot of YouTubers out there, other tech guys, and they're going to give you the technical side of things. And I'm just going to break it down easily for you. This is what it means. Apple is not rebranding Siri. There's not going to be some major thing done. No. Basically, Gemini is going to be on the back end. You're still going to, hey, or, press and hold the button and it'll pop up with Siri text and you just tell it what you want. And then it's going to go into the whole, what it does. There's still going to be, a lot of Apple involved. The privacy issue. It's probably going to still stay on device. All those things that we expect from Apple or that they say they give us. But now it's going to be powered by Gemini. So it's not a rebrand. Basically, Gemini is just going to be what's going to be answering the questions. It's going to be in the background doing what Apple has seriously had problems with in the past. What about ChatGPT? I think it's still going to be on your device. It'll probably still be an option, something that you can still use. Of course, the app is always going to be there. There won't be change there, but it's just going to be, Gemini is going to be integrated into Siri, which is going to just make it so much easier. And if you've ever used a Pixel device, a Samsung device, and you've seen how easy it is to just go right into Gemini and let it do what it does, you're going to be like, wow, why couldn't Apple have done this sooner? The voice dictation is going to be better, smart replies, app automation, so many things that we don't have with Siri and ChatGPT right now, we're going to have when that happens. So the big question is Apple going to fully commit to Gemini, or is this just like a temporary bridge until they can get their issues with their large language models taken care of and become their own AI sufficient company? So is this just a transition, or is this something that Apple is going to say, okay, you know what, Google, we're going to continue to pay you $1 billion a year just to have this capability for our users because we have just messed up for the past 2 years? I don't know if if you remember this, but Apple Intelligence is something that they promised all the way back to iPhone, I think it was 16, that it was built for Apple Intelligence from the ground up. And sorry to say it, but Apple, you're not too intelligent. it has been a pretty big flop. So I look forward to what's coming. I'm hoping that it's going to take place in the next update or so. But if not, hopefully it's something that'll be announced at WWDC and come out with iOS 27. So this is just a simple breakdown. Like I said, it wasn't no technical talk about it. I just wanted to give you guys my thoughts and what I'm hoping to see. Talk to you later.